I need to sound like that because I want to make a record and I want to sell records and make some money. So now this whole new wave of music that's been out for, I think, for the last 5 years is more so European, where it's dance music, you know. So it's all about the computers and a lot of string and keyboard lines and dance music, you know. That's not as funky to me, but, you know, I mean, I don't know too many women right now, as far as I know. I don't know too many women that even play funk music. I mean, somebody have to tell me who it is besides me. I know I'm funky. You can't mess with me, and I'll say it right now.
You know, we found some. I've seen some young girl bands. They don't playing like rockish.
Yeah.
But with some
Yeah.
rhythm to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you are. We've talked to. Who's talked to India Davenport and Nona Hendrix, but we've been trying to find this. You know, like Janelle Monáe a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she does a lot of other things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to the part of the show. Okay, now I can find the shit. So what I want is you get your reactions and memories to these particular pieces of vinyl. So hold that for the camera.
Oh,
Okay, what does that bring to your mind?
wow. This was funky back in the day, and no one had done anything that I mean, as far as clothes, look, music, and the three of them together. I mean, first of all, Patti LaBelle is probably the hardest working woman that I know that still, to this day, sounds like she did 50 years ago. She works hard. This is talent. I mean, they came together as a unit and made something happen that was totally different. It was funky, it was kind of spacey, it was rock and roll, it was a little bit of everything. And just no one was doing that, you know. That makes me smile. That's kind of right. I forgot about this. Wow.
Do you remember their costumes?
Oh, yeah. No, their costumes were amazing. Their costumes were amazing back then. When you look at it now, you go, what were they thinking? But we all say that because the hair, you know, I mean, I had some outfits that looked like that too, so I can't say nothing. You know, Parliament Funkadelic, Uncle George and them, they were doing the same thing. How are you going to have somebody come out in a diaper and play? And he's a grown man. He was like 50, 60 years old, still in a diaper. Come on now. That's funky.
It turns out that the guy who designed their outfits is who George got to design their outfits.
See, there you go. Same kind of thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I wanted you to talk about this band and
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Now this is interesting because, again, you've got a lot of players. This is an incredible record. You've got a lot of players here. Same thing, you've got horns. You know, when Freddie was in the band, Maurice and Verdine's brother, Freddie, playing drums, that lock that they had, that funk, I mean, it was so intricate, but it was so funky, yet it was simple. And to try to break that down and what they had, and then you've got horn lines that are percussive. And Maurice, and then would just add these melodies on top of it. I mean, again, no one had that sound. And what they had done together as a unit was, yeah, when I first saw them, I cried. I was yelling and screaming. Crazy.
well, they'd have two trap drummers and a percussion and the kalimba.
Yeah, and then even at times, again, I mean, Philip was playing, Ralph was playing, then you've got Freddie playing. And again, it's all the stuff in between that just made it sound like this gigantic gang that was coming, you know. And they all felt and believed the same thing as one unit. There wasn't one person that felt differently. That's what made that. And these are bands, and that's why they're still around. They still sound like that.
You know, to ask you, you mentioned something. That whole period, one of the things interesting about that era was the consciousness. And
Yes.
coming from the Bay Area, too.
Yes.
It seemed like there was between Egyptology, the ships coming to land.
Right.
There was a
Right.
lot of stuff about space or about higher consciousness. It seems like it was connected to funk music.
Yeah, I think everybody was searching at that time. You know, same thing even with Carlos. I mean, he was very spiritual in his records as well. And Everyone was trying to find that place, and in the Bay Area, that's kind of how it was. Everyone was kind of free, and hey, or hey, let's fight for the people, no delay. It was it was a little bit of everything. I'm telling you, I was so glad I was born in the Bay Area. I'm not kidding. I mean, that was the place to be, and it still is. Still a lot of great artists coming out of the Bay Area, but that was a place to be.
I just bringing it full circle.
Oh gosh, yeah, this one.